Hey yo, welcome back to 10-5 Plays. It's your boy 10-5, back with this video, bruh. Rumors of a Nintendo Switch Pro or a Nintendo Switch 2 have been out for a while now. It's actually been out for a few years. Now we're seeing that it's being reported that Nintendo is telling developers to get their games 4K ready. Alright, whatever. I do think that they are going to make a upgraded Nintendo Switch. Not a Nintendo Switch 2, but something upgraded. And you know what? Why not? You know what I mean? Especially going into next gen, with the Series X and the PlayStation 5. Not so much because there's such massive competition to the Switch in its market, but more so because I do like playing a lot of third-party games on the go. I love playing Doom on the go. I love playing this and that. I would like to see an upgraded Switch so that at least games that are made for those systems can still be played to some capacity and not look like absolute shit on the Nintendo Switch. I want to start off by saying I do love my Nintendo Switch a lot. One day I'll get into it, but it's kind of what got me back into like gaming and taking games seriously and really enjoying myself and getting enthralled in the experience. So, I definitely do love my Nintendo Switch. I play it literally every day. I've played my Nintendo Switch every day since I got it. I still have the launch model, so I'm also due for an upgrade too, baby. You know what I'm saying? These are some of the things that I would like to see. Starting off a little easy, an update to the Joy-Cons. An update to the Joy-Cons would make any Switch feel a little bit more like a Switch Pro. When I say update the Joy-Cons, specifically, I would say better control sticks. Now, I'm sure if you guys watch some Nintendo Switch videos on YouTube, you've seen a lot of people talk about the Kinvanka C25 Joy-Con alternative controllers. I probably butchered that name, but I saw it on a video and I got them, and I gotta say they're pretty fire, but I got them for the main aspect of the control sticks. Now, I don't hate the control sticks on the Joy-Con. Mine did drift horribly when I first got the system. I swapped them out myself, but I noticed that sometimes when I'm playing Animal Crossing and he's walking slow, kind of trying to run, and then I realize I gotta really push down on the control stick to get him to go as fast as I want him to. It's a little annoying. These controllers don't have that problem, and I feel like the control sticks still feel like it's on a Nintendo Switch. It's not like it's giant and bulging out. You know what I'm saying? Don't take that the wrong way. I would love to see pressure sensitive triggers put into the Switch. Now, I know that might be asking for a lot. I don't care. It would help out on a lot of games. It would make things cool. They can update some other games that they had out with this new control scheme, and I just feel like it's gonna work out for the best. I'd also like to see more colors. When you go back into Nintendo's history, you have the different color Game Boys, DS, not so much, 3DS, different colors, the N64, and I guess for me it kind of helped define the company and how I perceived gaming as a whole. Like, it was fun, it was awesome, it was unique, and they do have a lot of color options, but I like to see more, and not like, it doesn't have to be crazy, like just different color combinations. It would be great. Pop them in the store, boom boom boom. I'd also like to be able to connect headphones somehow to either one of the Joy-Cons or the Joy-Con grip. The Joy-Con grip would be fine, and the option to do it wirelessly. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of little accessories you can get for your Switch now, but I want to scrap all that. Just let it be done with the console. I know you can do it. Nintendo, hold me down, and I will be forever grateful. So next, as far as the body of the system is concerned, they really need to fix the air vents, because my air vents are chipped. And I remember a lot of people's air vents were chipped, and that's how I noticed. I think it was Spawnwave was like, hey, check out your Switch and let me know if your air vents are broken. I was like, good thing I never dropped mine. Like, I treated my Switch like a newborn baby. I looked down and my vent is destroyed, and I'm like, what? So I feel like they solved that problem with the Switch Lite, with that design that they use for the vents for that. So just update the vents. I would love it. It would just make everything better, I guess. Better screen resolution in handheld mode. Obviously, if you're gonna make a better Switch, you want to make it better. Everyone will be happy, bro. Now, of course, what everyone has been asking for is a better kickstand. I have no problems with the kickstand, but with a new Switch, you can definitely make improvements to that. You know what I mean? Now, of course, the better battery. I still have the launch Switch, so You know, my battery doesn't last too long, but you know, I'm not playing in handheld for all that long of amount of time. So, I mean, I probably would if the battery was better. So everyone wants better battery. They made the battery power better for the revised Switch. And I think the Switch Lite too. So better battery life is always going to be a great option. It would be nice to have a Joy-Con option that comes with a D-pad. I feel like would be great. I feel like a lot of people will go out and buy it. Some people don't like to use the Joy-Con the way that they want them to use them, especially when it comes to side-scrolling games where you use that control pad. So if they gave it a proper D-pad, I guess kind of like the Switch Lite, but just make it an alternate option, or release a Joy-Con that has that officially from Nintendo with all the other capabilities, it would be fine. Now, I would also love to see color options for the actual body of the system. Especially when you go online and you see all the shell exchanges people are doing, and it does look pretty good. I mean, you can only really use it on the back, but even if they did that with the backs being different colors to match the Joy-Cons or whatever, it would be a great option as far as I'm concerned. Now, when you put it in TV mode, the rumor is 4K, which is great. It's nice. I know they'll probably do like an upscale to 4K if they did it. That's great. But I would also be happy with either a 1080p or a 1440p that is stable, with a stable frame rate for games like Doom. You know what I mean? It's not like Doom wasn't stable. You know, just make it more stable, improve it, make it so that when you're looking at some games, it's not a mess. You know what I mean? And I'd be happy. You know, I don't want to get into technicals, but I would like the Switch to be powerful enough to run games that would be like on a PS4 at the same level as a base PS4. Even if it's not up to par exactly, but it's a little better than what we got. Update the RAM and definitely upgrade the GPU. Anything will help. And this way, the Switch looks great now. You know what I mean? I don't really complain about anything about it. Better is just better. And if they make it better, it's gonna be better. You know, a smaller dock would be great too. And I'm not one of the people that complain about the docks, and I get the point and the purpose and the importance of it, especially when, you know, no matter what happens in your house, your Switch is stable inside. It's not like someone's gonna run hard and it's gonna flop off and crack the screen, hitting the corner of your TV stand. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get it. But if you're not gonna make it super small, you know, definitely make it smaller, because you don't need all of that. You can make it smaller and still keep it safe. But it would be nice for it to have the ability to kind of store the cartridges inside of it. You have a dock, you have a base, it's literally the perfect setup for it. Why not just have it included? You see a lot of those things on Etsy, so I would definitely love to see it built into the dock. It would be really cool. Now, the OS needs an overhaul. I mean, not a crazy overhaul, but an overhaul nonetheless. You know, more customization options. You know, I did some mock custom options for my Switch, and you know, I popped it on the TV and it looked great. You know, it's just cool, and kind of a thing that modern game systems have to make your experience better, make it feel more unique, make things so much as just being on the menu like, oh, this is nice. Themes would be cool. I don't really need themes, but I know people like it. It's just a good option, a good way for people to be like, yo, I made a theme, pop it on, approved, boom, there you go. You know what I mean? But even something like choosing the colors, choosing this, choosing that, instead of just black and white, would be great. And it would completely change the experience you have of being in the console. You know what I mean? Also, making Nintendo Switch Online accessible on the console. You know, it would even be nice if you press the home button and then you have the option to click Switch Online, and then that type of stuff pops up in that bar. You know, when you press the home button, and you can do things from there, chat, choose whatever you do. It would be cool if it was an option that was easily accessible, wouldn't take you out of your game. You know what I mean? And an improved store would be good too. You know, I don't have too many problems with the store, but there's a lot of shovelware, there's a lot of garbage on there, so improve the store, man. Even if they had a rating system, even that would be cool, but some way to kind of filter out the garbage and get the good stuff. I mean, they have some stuff like that already, but if they improve it, it's just an improvement. It would also be cool if they had apps like Twitch on there. You know, I'm not one of those, oh my god, we need Netflix on our Switch types of people, you know what I'm saying? We all have 4K TVs. I mean, we don't all have them, but a lot of us have them. Even not we have what we have, and you can kind of just pop it on. But I get some people, maybe they got a Switch and, you know, they're in their room and they're trying to watch stuff on their phone or whatever. You know, you don't got your own place, you're young. So I get wanting to have those things. Having Twitch on there would be cool, especially if it gave you the option to live stream to like Twitch, or even if the Switch gave you the option to live stream to other online platforms from the system. That would be pretty cool. I would love that too. Aside from that, also just a cleaner, updated look for the home screen. You know, maybe make it more mature, more like modern tech looking. You know what I mean? And I think that would be great. It would be a great option. Finally, I would go into the mobile app for the Switch itself. You know, the app is trash right now. It's bare bones, but it's nice. The parts of the app where you go into the game and see game features tailored to the game is pretty cool, but I feel like, you know, they should let you do more with it, like let you view photos and videos that you capture on your system on the app. You know what I mean? Let you view like the eShop and either make purchases or save items so that you can get them later when you're on the Switch, or they'll be in your wish list or something like that. You know, some connectivity. Let you access the news app from the mobile app, you know, and there's your Nintendo News. It would be great, and it's not something you just pick up and use while you're playing Splatoon 2. You feel me? It would also be cool if it lets you use the app as like a keyboard while playing in docked mode for whatever you want. You know, you can kind of do that in Animal Crossing, and it worked out really well. It was a little limited, but it worked out well, and that's something I like to see. Also, letting you view other people's profiles and interact, you know, start parties and chat without being in a specific game. You know, I did a mock-up of a Nintendo Switch app that I've probably been playing this whole time. I kind of forgot about it, so yeah, I did this, and this is kind of what I like it to look like. You know, maybe not as much, but you know what I'm saying? You know, make it a little easier to use the basic features. You want to chat? Boom, chat. You want to go to a profile? Boom, go to a profile. You know, it doesn't have to be crazy. You know, and all of this also for Nintendo Switch Online on the console as well, not just on the app. I guess what I'm saying is, you know, even without new hardware, there are a lot of changes that can happen to the Switch that will make it feel like a Switch Pro anyway. You know what I mean? Even without the new Joy-Cons or this or that, just changing a lot of stuff with the system will make it feel like a new console itself, make it feel like an upgrade. But even with a change to the Joy-Cons, when you pop those on the Switch you have now, it can be a massive difference. You know what I mean? New official docks for the Switch that come from Nintendo that are less money with more features. You know, there's just so much that they can do. So if they want to give us a Switch Pro, if they added a lot of the stuff in this list, I'd drop $399 on that in a heartbeat, bro. Because I do love my Switch and I see the potential that it has, and I know it can go places. And it's been out since 2017. It's almost 2021. It's definitely time for a change, and this is the change that I feel like they need. So yeah, if you think I'm an idiot and everything I said was trash, let me know in them comments, bro, and cook me to ashes. If not, let me know you agree. I kind of want to hear what you guys feel about it too, because I love hearing ideas from other people, and I love hearing what you guys have to say. So definitely let me know in those comments. Subscribe to your boy, like the video, dislike the video. I'm just glad you guys are watching it. I've wanted to talk about a Switch Pro since the first time it was rumored, but I didn't have nobody to talk to it about. I was gonna make a whole video, but I was getting like 1 view per video, so I was like, ain't nobody gonna watch this. But now, since it's a little more solidified, I felt like I should go into it, so I'm going into it, all right? So, hey, thank y'all for checking it out, all right? Peace.